Welcome to the forum. We are glad you joined. I'm a moderator here, and it is good to have you aboard. I want to buy an AR-15. Is DPMS a good choice? I would not buy DPMS. It is not a serious weapon. You should look at JP Enterprises, Rainier Arms, POFUSO or Noviski. You cannot stake your life on a DPMS rifle. I just want an AR-15 to plink with. I don't have much money to afford a custom gun. How much is your life worth? I'm not a patrol officer. I just want an AR-15 to enjoy at the range. My friend has an Olympic, and it runs fine. But all I can find in my town is DPMS, in my price range, and I've never heard of them. That's why I ask. You are a lying troll. The Olympic rifles are trash. None of them run, because none of them are mil-spec. Are you associated with Olympic or DPMS? What's mil-spec, and what's so wrong about DPMS? It is a gem-o-matic. It will fail when you need it most. You should get a billet milled lower and a monolithic upper. Mil-spec means it is good enough for military use. I don't want a military weapon, you jerk. I just like the looks of an AR-15 and I want one. Why do I have to have an expensive rifle? They are reliable and dependable. They will never fail you when your life is on the line. You really need a better rifle than what your enemy will have. Would you please stop posting in my thread? I just want an inexpensive AR-15. My gun safe didn't even cost as much as the rifles you've recommended. Buy once, cry once. You don't own a safe. All you have is a cheap RSC. There is a difference. You should look into a graph hunter. A thief will steal all your guns because you don't own much more than a steel cabinet. That is not the topic I want to discuss here. And I only want to keep my kids away from the guns. That is why I have the stack on safe. I told you it is not a safe. Now I know you are a troll. You sign up today, and in your first posts, you make the statement that having guns around children is dangerous. That is a talking point right from Sarah Brady. I don't even know what you are talking about. I looked at a DPMS rifle today, and I signed up on this forum to find out more about them. I think you are too far into guns. Anyway, I just want an inexpensive AR-15 to play with at the range. Yes, confirmation. You are a troll. You don't think I should have the right to bear arms because you said I'm far more interested in them than I should be allowed. That is leftist crap. Also, guns are not toys. You don't buy guns to play with. You are giving gun owners a bad name when you say things like that. If you actually owned guns and were not sitting behind a desk at the Brady org, you would have some actual knowledge. I'm not a troll and what I said was not what you heard. You are not understanding me. But I think I'll buy the DPMS. It's your life. You will lose it when that rifle fails. I doubt that you will even perform a proper barrel break-in on it. Anyway. What about ammo clips? There seem to be a ton of different clips available. Are there any that I should stay away from? You are making yourself sound ignorant. They are not called clips. They are called magazines. Get it right, so that you don't sound like a fool. Okay, whatever. Can you answer the question? Only buy P-mags, and buy at least a dozen. They are the best, and I wouldn't trust my life to any other magazine. Geez. What about a scope? Will the BSA holographic scope mount to my rifle? You have to be kidding me. The BSA holographic is not a scope. It is a piece of junk. It will fall apart as you are installing it onto your weapon. You need an optic that you can trust. I suggest an ACOG. One of those would cost more than the DPMS alone. I can't afford that, and I don't need a defense weapon. You must not care much for your family. Look, you are not giving me any useful information. I'm going to buy the DPMS rifle and the BSA scope. Can you at least tell me about a carry case? Are these Allen soft cases the way to go? Allen is crap. You have to buy Galati or Pelican. Those cases are worth their weight in gold. Those are expensive too. I really don't need a case that costs that much. I just need something to carry and store the AR-15 in. Oh man, do you need an education, or what? Never ever store a gun in a soft case. It will rust immediately. We are getting too far off topic. It seems like you only recommend the very most expensive products. I'm not saying that they are not worth the price, but they are just more than I can afford, and they are not intended for people like me. You would do good to educate yourself on quality products before you troll around gun forums heaping praise on cheap junk. You might even be associated with those sorry companies, I don't know. Don't waste your money on trash. Just save up a bit more and buy quality, buy once. I can see that this was a waste of time. I thought I would get some useful information by asking questions on a gun forum. I guess I was wrong. Thanks for joining our forum. I hope I was able to help. Give us a range report when you get your rifle.